Susan Walsh again.
Top of the ninth. Here at Steinbrenner Field. The Brewers and the Rays all tied at 2. As we head into the ninth inning. All tied at 2 runs. And Pete Fairbanks comes on to try and shut down the Brewers in the ninth. Bryce Terang's the first at batter he'll face. Way upstairs, ball 1.
He blew his first save of the year on Thursday in that loss to the Phillies, again, where they blew that 4-run lead heading into the 8th.
Fairbanks in 16 games, 2-1 record. 8 saves, 9 opportunities.
Fairbanks, big fastball, slider, occasional changeup.
Here's the pitch. In there, strike 1.
He is all downhill.
Yeah, big guy. 6'6", 235 pounds. Acquired from the Rangers.
1-1 offering. Inside, ball 2.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Two-one pitch. That's in there for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and Fairbanks wants a new baseball.
It's almost like Trevor McGill, although he calls his breaking ball a slider, whereas McGill calls his a curveball, a knuckle curve. Got similar action to the pitch.
Got some movement in the Brewers bullpen. Trevor McGill, the closer, warming up. Grant Anderson's out there. 2-2 pitch from Fairbanks. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He gets Terang to swing and miss for strike 1.
Right by Bryce Terang at 98. On a lot of plate.
William Contreras now steps up to the plate for Milwaukee.
Middle fastball. It's too much velocity right there.
Now Contreras. 0 for 3, struck out twice. And that one's low with a slider.
Slider in the dirt. Ball 1.
Trying to give the Brewers a chance here in this 9th inning. They have not had a base runner since the Ortiz homer in the 5th.
1-0 pitch. Just catches the bottom of the zone for strike 1.
Grant Anderson was loosening in the last half inning when Koenig was pitching. Koenig with 3 up and 3 down.
A ball and a strike. Here's the pitch from Fairbanks.
He has joined McGill as Contreras takes.
Just outside, ball 2. That one catches the corner of the zone. 2-2. Second straight 2-2 count on a Brewers batter in this inning.
Right on the corner at the knees.
Fairbanks looking for his second straight punch out. Here's the pitch. Contreras fouls it off.
He gets so much velocity out of that short arm delivery too. I mean, it's just straight almost to the ear and then go.
Yeah, that's what the
Fairbanks
really
wants a
good.
new baseball.
Arm action when he was with the Rangers, and they shortened that up. And he's been a pretty dominant big league reliever ever since.
Mentioned in the last at bat, no protective brace on that middle finger. This at bat for Contreras.
2-2 pitch. Contreras ground ball right to Junior Caminero. Fire to first is high, and it's in the dugout, and Contreras will automatically go to second. After the error from the rookie Caminero, and it's out of play, and Contreras now moves up in the scoring position. Just put a little too much mustard on that one, did Junior Caminero. And the Brewers are in business.
Finds himself on second base. Make that hurt.
Brewers fans are starting to get loud in Tampa.
Here's Christian Yelich. He takes a slider inside. Strike one.
Yelich, a base hit back in the fourth. The Brewers could use a knock right now.
One hit gives Milwaukee the lead. Swing and a miss. Fastball up high. Quickly, 0-2 on Yelich. Fairbanks looking for the punch out. Here's the pitch. Yelich ground ball. Fielded by Aranda. He didn't field it cleanly. Yelich is safe. Everyone's safe. The Brewers have the runners at the corners. Another error by the Rays. Aranda couldn't field it. And everyone is safe. The Brewers have runners at the corners with one out on the top of the ninth.
Yelich just kind of dribbles it towards him. Probably should have stayed home at first because, wow, the second baseman was right behind him. He tries to backhand and field through.
Oh, man. Jonathan Aranda couldn't field it cleanly. And moves Contreras to third, Yelich at first, and now a power bat coming up to the plate for Milwaukee in Reese.
Not helping him out. This is the #1 defense.
He's 1 for 3 with a double in the second inning.
Came into the game today,
and he comes in with a chance to put one in play up in the air into the outfield, and Contreras, depending on how far it is, will be quick enough to give the Brewers the lead.
Showing that in this ninth inning. Hoskins at the plate.
Fairbanks to Reese. Here's the first pitch. It's in the dirt. Ball one.
And this is the exact guy the Brewers want up in this situation. Rhys Hoskins been one of the hottest hitters in all of baseball for almost a month now. Needs to lift the fly ball into the outfield deep enough to score Contreras.
And last night had the game-tying single in the 8th inning. Let's see if Yelich tries to go.
1-0 pitch. That's in the zone. Strike one. A ball and a strike on Reese.
That was the big base hit. Put the Brewers up by 1 in that situation, and Terang scores easily. But swinging it with runners in scoring position as of late.
Back-to-back sliders, Fairbanks.
And the 1-1. Upstairs. Ball 2.
Trying to take advantage of a couple of
this season with runners in scoring position, Reese is batting .314, 2 doubles, 6 runs scored, 13 runs batted in. In a 2-1 count, here's the pitch. And he just misses outside. 3-1 on Reese. With Sal on deck, with possibly the bases loaded. Tampa in trouble after the 2 errors. And now Fairbanks losing Reese. Here's the 3-1 offering. It's upstairs, ball 4. And the Brewers have the bases juiced with 1 out here in the 9th for Sal Frelick.
Pass the baton mentality. That's what Reese showed. Don't try to expand the zone and do it yourself. They're not going to throw you a strike. Give it to the next guy.
Sal's been hitless today. He's 0 for 3. 2 ground outs in the pop-up.
Played up the middle for Tampa Bay.
First pitch to Sal is upstairs, ball 1. And oh man, those were 2 routine plays for Tampa Bay.
Contreras speed over at third, so you
and man,
all the way in up the middle.
This is not looking good for the Rays right now. Here's the 1-0. That catches the zone. Strike 1.
Right there. The pitch was never a strike until maybe when it was crossing the hitting zone.
Kevin Cash looking on. A nervous look on his face. 1-1 pitch incoming. Upstairs, ball 2.
of his fastballs have been up in the zone.
A walk gives the Brewers the lead.
Finishing his pitches, and it's so hard as a hitter to understand that the pressure in this situation is on the pitcher.
Two-one pitch. Sal hits one in to Brandon Lau, and he's got it in shallow right field. 2 outs. Not deep enough to give the Brewers the lead. And now with 2 outs in the top of the ninth, bases loaded, no more sac fly, which is huge for the Rays.
Up to Caleb Durbin to get this thing done with 2 outs.
The rookie third baseman Caleb Durbin comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3 with a line out and 2 ground outs in a huge spot here. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Bases loaded. Tie game. First pitch. Just missed the zone. Big league take by the rookie Durbin. 1-0. Infield playing at normal depth. Durbin takes one right down the middle for a strike. 1-1. And Fairbanks wants a new baseball.
And setting the stage for Durbin.
Pete's asked for a lot of new baseballs, hasn't he? I think that's the 4th time already. He's thrown 25 pitches. Trying to throw 2 more to get out of the jam. Here's the 1-1 offering. Durbin hits a high fly ball. Coming over is Meisner. He makes the catch. Pete Fairbanks is hyped. They get out of the jam, and the Rays can walk it off against Grant Anderson, who will come in from Milwaukee to pitch the bottom of the ninth. We'll be right back from Steinbrenner Field. Bottom of the ninth, 2-2. Rays trying to win it. Junior Caminero up to bat against the new pitcher, Grant Anderson. And he takes a sweeper that catches the zone. Strike 1. Caminero showed bunt.
Did give up a run. Did walk a batter. He's been on quite a scoreless streak out of the pen for Pat Murphy and the Brewers.
Caminero hits a high topper. Grant Anderson's got it. Fires over to first, and he's safe.
Never came down off the trampoline of the plate.
I'm not sure I've ever seen that, Jeff. That ball went right down on the plate and
Caminero hit a high topper that Anderson fielded, but when he threw it down there, Caminero was already at the bag.
Look at this ball, how high it goes off of the mound. Like a pop-up. And no chance to get him.
And Rhys Hoskins couldn't field it cleanly. So now the Rays have the game-winning run at first base, and they immediately pinch hit Caminero with Jose Caballero. And Cameron Meisner, who has hit a walk-off home run in this ballpark early on in the season. The first game of the season for Tampa, actually. Has a chance to do it again.
Just their 4th in the game. Meisner.
Anderson checks on the runner at first. Caballero gets back.
1 disengagement. Trevor McGill still hanging out there in the bullpen. Big lead for Caballero. Starts and stops this one.
Meisner fouls the first pitch off. 0-1. A 1 inside, just missed. Too much movement on that fastball. 1-1.
Certainly want to keep him close. Meisner, a very good runner as well. Probably not going to have a chance to double him off.
extend the lead a half a step out there at first.
1-1 pitch.
1-1.
Inside again.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1 now the count.
Meisner only had 1 sacrifice bunt in 5 seasons in the minor leagues. None in the
Missing
majors.
inside with that fastball.
Hasn't even flinched.
Yeah, swinging away.
2-1 pitch.
It's 3
Misses
balls.
downstairs. Down and away.
Yeah, almost
3-1 on Meisner. And the Rays could have 2 runners on with nobody out. This is a huge pitch.
Trouble last night at Anderson.
3-1. Anderson fires. Meisner swings and misses. Caballero goes to second, and he's out! Contreras guns him down.
How good has Contreras been with throwing runners out? Let's see if they're going to challenge.
Kevin Cash
And they will not.
is not going to challenge.
Throw from
William Contreras with a huge throw, and he catches Caballero stealing.
Ortiz, William Contreras leads the league in throwing out runners with 12.
1 out in the bottom of the 9th, and potentially
On that guy right now.
it could be 2 as it's full count on Meisner. Here's the pitch, and it's inside, ball 4. So the Rays do end up getting a base runner, but they could have had 2 had Caballero stayed at first. And this could come back to haunt
He's got 2 stolen bases on the season.
Jose Caballero and the Rays.
20 stolen
But they got a
bases
really
in
fast
the
Cameron Meisner at first. Taylor Walls, who's not known for his offense at the plate.
Can run as well.
Let's see what will happen here. Inning-ending double play ball also in effect as a sweeper drops below the zone. It's 1-0. Upstairs, just missed.
Been there today at times.
2 balls and no strikes now on Taylor Walls.
Contreras still talking with the home plate umpire about that last one. 2-0.
Anderson gets Walls to swing and miss at a fastball right down the pipe at 91.
Challenge fastball right
2
there.
balls and a strike now the
Back in
count.
the zone, Grant Anderson, stop nibbling, just be aggressive, get after these guys. That's what Contreras is telling them.
Here's the 2-1 delivery. Inside for ball 3.
It's so hard to stay consistent with that motion.
And the count is just where it was when Caballero was on first
Brewers have done a really nice job of
and
containing
Meisner was at the
that
plate.
action.
Does Meisner steal here?
Good hitters count 3-1.
3-1, he doesn't. That's in the zone. Count is full.
Guessing they'll send Meisner here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away.
Travis Jankowski on deck for Tampa. And here's the full count pitch with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. Meisner at first.
Runner does not go, and it's fouled away.
Walls fouls it off. Garrett Clevenger warming up in the Rays bullpen in case this game goes to the 10th.
Into the 10th.
Here we go, another full count offering from Anderson. Walls pops it up. Meisner went. Collins is under it. He makes the catch. Meisner gets back in time. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. And now Travis Jankowski comes to the plate.
We'll get the fly out, a big second out of this inning.
Now it's Jankowski. Infield bunt single, sacrifice fly, and a strikeout. Both these bullpens have done a tremendous job, and Pat Murphy is coming out, and he is going to go get his closer.
Oh, Pat Murphy coming out. We're going to get a mound visit.
Anderson will not face
And
Jankowski. It will be McGill coming in out of the bullpen.
that's Grant Anderson's day. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th, with Meisner At first, Trevor McGill will come in to face Jankowski and try and send things to extras. We'll be right back from Tampa.
Tuesday against Houston.
And not a safe situation. He's been throwing the baseball extremely well. 5 punch-outs in the last 3
Trevor
innings.
McGill now in the game. Travis Jankowski to the plate. And Meisner's going, and he's safe. Joey Ortiz wants Pat Murphy to challenge.
And clip the leg of Meisner. This would be huge if they challenge and win it.
Still waiting on the Brewers' decision.
Pat Murphy holding up play, still holding, and no challenge.
No challenge. Meisner safely steals second with 2 outs the bottom of the ninth. And now McGill's focus is on Jankowski.
He got him on the foot, and Joey Ortiz thought the hand was not there yet.
Close, very close.
McGill steps off.
Wheels back to second base. Pretty good pick by Ortiz in the first place.
Yeah, tremendous.
Now you deal to hitter Jankowski. 0 for 2 lifetime against McGill.
0-1 pitch to McGill. To Jankowski. It's a curveball that drops below the zone. 1-1.
Just the 6th. This one down and away.
Fastball down. 2 balls and a strike on Jankowski. And 1 hit wins the game for the Rays.
It's all about McGill against Jankowski.
Meisner at second. Here's the 2-1. Jankowski hits one into left field, base hit. Meisner's being set. The ball wasn't fielded cleanly. The Rays have walked it off. Travis Jankowski has won it with a walk-off single into left that Isaac Collins could not field cleanly. Meisner scores the winning run, and the Rays get it done 3-2 in walk-off fashion, thanks to Travis Jankowski, who didn't even start the season with the Rays. What a win for Tampa. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all later. RV out. Peace.